Hi. So I'm going to talk to you today about my book that's out, my tarot book. This is Daydream Tarot, which is officially out, and I will put the link below where you can buy. It's a basic guide for visionaries, if you can see that there. It's funny because this it's really, really pretty. This book, the colors on this book are really, really pretty. And everyone who's been getting it is putting pictures of it up online. And the colors, this happened to me too. The colors don't look nearly as pretty online as they do in person. So it's actually, I opened up the box on this and I was like, oh, wow. Because even though I did the cover, I wasn't really sure how it would look in person. So it looks absolutely beautiful. And I'll put a link below where you can order just the book. But I'm also going to show you what's in my gift pack, which you can order from my website, which I'll put that below also, which is how you get one of these little ribbons. If you just order the book, you don't get the ribbon. You don't get a little reading ribbon to go with it. But it is a beautiful book no matter where you get it from. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the book. And I'm going to tell you about my gift pack. If you're getting this prior to the winter holidays, I'll have another gift pack up probably for Valentine's Day also. So if you're wanting to get yourself a gift for Valentine's Day, I'll have something cute then also. But I do have a gift pack for the winter holidays, and that will be shipping. I'm going to start my first shipment will be on Friday, this upcoming Friday. I think that's the 10th, and that'll be my first shipment out. So whether it's for your solstice or Christmas, you should be able to get it in time. I know shipping's a little slow these days, but I think we're all ready to just accept that. So that you should be able to have it in time. So Daydream Tarot is a basic guide. This is my basic tarot book. Y'all have been kind of asking for this for a while. So this is my basic guide. And Mr. Austin Roberts helped me lay it out. Very, very kind, a human being that we have the special experience of going to Goddard together. Anybody who went through that, we went through Goddard. It's a special experience. It's magical. You feel kind of magical about everybody who went there. And so Mr. Austin Roberts helped me put the book together into the publishing website, and I really appreciate that. So he's responsible for some of how the layout looks. I say some of it because I want you to know there's 78 pictures in a tarot book minimally. I have some other graphics in here too, but there's 78 pictures minimum. I did those myself. Okay. It's a lot of pictures. That's a lot of pictures. It's a lot of work. Anyway, so Daydream Tarot, a basic guide for visionaries. And here's how this book works. So I have some basic, what do you call it? Like if you, I have basic reads, like when you pull, it's a basic guide. So you can do a reading and then you can look up to see what the card means, either if it's straight up or if it's what they call inverted. I went ahead and put reversals and inversions in this book, even though I don't generally use them much myself, a little bit here and there, but I did put them in here for those of you who do use them. So each card has its meanings, inverted as well as upright. And then each card also has what I call a meditation. And this is what I think about that. So whenever you pull over a card, if you're looking to learn tarot, or you are looking to do you're looking to grow, personal growth, spiritual growth, psychological growth, or if you're looking for a way to work through trauma or certain types of mental health conditions that have to do with trauma many times, what you can do is you leave your tarot deck out and by your coffee pot, and every morning you pull a card and you can look it up in Daydream Tarot. And then you think through yourself what that card means. And if you like journaling, if that's something you do that's soothing to you and helpful to you and helps you personally inside. It helps your relationships, helps you professionally. Definitely do that. I think journaling is actually a really excellent way to center ourselves, to lower our blood pressure, I guess, depending on what you're journaling about. But to become centered with ourselves, to get our ideas outside of ourselves in some ways, especially if it's something you don't like to talk about with others or don't feel like you can talk about with others. So the meditations in Daydream Tarot are examples of ways that you can use each card to think through issues that deal with spirituality, that deal with your relationships, that deal with your psychology, that deal in philosophy, that deal in social justice, a variety of issues that we have as people. And so each card can be utilized to think through some of the larger things that are happening in our personal lives or in the world at large. So each card has an example of how you might use the cards in your own way. So I hope that each of you do your own meditations on these cards, which is also why you will find a lot of room in here. It's always so hard to see books in this light, but my ring light, there you go. You can see here, there's plenty of note space in this book because you can use this book like a notebook. And I recommend that. I recommend that because then you can have Daydream Tarot as it'll have your writings of what each of the cards mean. So that when you go to study tarot, you will have not only my meanings and an example of one of my meditations. If you follow me on social media, and if you're here, you probably do. That's probably how you know me in the first place. You know that I put up what I would call a meditation 5 days a week. And so that is my own personal spiritual practice, which I do in public. And so you are able to see how I do it and hopefully benefit from that. Many of you say that you do, and I always appreciate that feedback so much. Thank you for that. You are the reason that I decided to make the effort to put a tarot book together. So I thank you all, my students and my clients and those of you who participate online. It all really means a lot. I hope you all know that, and I hope that this book serves you in the way that you want it to, because I really did make this for you. I have some other tarot books that I'll be putting out over the next few years. I have some exciting ideas for that, and I don't know, I'm happy to have you all here for the ride. So why don't we do this? I'm going to draw a card and give you an idea of what happens in Daydream Tarot so that you can decide if this is the right guide for you. I know that window's behind my head. It's kind of a strange time of day, I guess, to be recording in front of a window. But anyway, we're here with my little cat Christmas table going on back here, my holiday table. I don't know. I celebrate the solstice mostly, but I gotta tell you, I love Christmas. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a bit of a Christmas witch, but I didn't do much in terms of decorating this year. I put some lights on my little pink house, and I've got some candles and my poinsettia over here, my little bitty poinsettia over here. And that's kind of all I'm really going to do this year. I don't know. I got it from my mom a little bit. She started celebrating Christmas every other year. I think when I was 13, she said, we're not going to do this every year. And then she's pretty much the same way. She does it about every other year. And it kind of turned out that I turned into an adult then who, like, as much as I love Christmas, I do seem to do it every other year. I guess just because I got used to that. That's my rhythm on it. So anyway, this is an off year, so it's a small Christmas. And also I've never been a gift buyer. Those of you who know me personally, like, I'm not that great at giving gifts on specific dates. Like, if I see something that makes me think of you, like, I'll get it for you, but it might not be like Christmas, it's not going to be Christmas or your birthday, probably. It'll just be some like random day in the year, and I'll find something that makes me think of you. So I've never been a gift giver in that way, kind of in general. And like, I don't know, I think it's better to kind of skip Christmas, gift giving a little bit, just for the big picture of humanity, and give your gifts during the off season. But then again, like, I love Christmas trees with presents under them and ripping open packages and the whole room being full of like wrapping paper. So I get it. Don't think I don't. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what card we get. It's the Sun. This is that holographic tarot. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This is a holographic tarot deck. Waite Smith tarot deck. All right, it's the Sun. So let's consult Daydream Tarot and find out what's going on with the Sun. Okay, so there's one of those pictures that I procured and put in the right place that I'm so excited about. And that's the Sun. And you can see that it has... the major arcanas have a longer section on what the card is about than the quartz or the minor arcana do. So I'm not going to read this whole thing, but my one word for the Sun card is analysis. And so I'm just going to read you the first paragraph. The Sun is a signal of success. In this card, we emerge from the often shadowy lessons of the previous few cards and enjoy a general sense of release and ease. For a period of time, there will be mental space to deep dive into ideas that thrill us or happily analyze and process our memories, feelings, and experiences. This is a good omen for relaxing time spent with friends and to make plans for either personal advancement or more enjoyment. The Sun is high energy, it is vitality, and it is playful. So then, but there's more for each of the major arcana cards. There's about a page for each one of those. And then go to the next page and you can see you got the lines, and there's my meditation, which I'm going to read for you. So, but the notes at the bottom is where you can put your own, like, you pull this card, you read it over your cup of coffee, and then you're going to work, or you drop your kids off at school or whatever you're doing, and you can think it through. You don't need to keep a journal. If you like keeping a journal, that's great, but you don't need to. You can read it and then get in the shower and think about it. I think getting our minds off of our own, like, I'm having this kind of conflict with this person, or I'm worried about this, or I'm worried about that, or, getting our minds off of that to think about how we're interacting with people, how we're interacting with ourselves, how the world interacts, to think about some of the deeper principles about what we're doing and what other people in our lives and in the world are doing, and about our approach. It's really relaxing. And I do think that it's good for your blood pressure, and it's good for your mental and physical health to get outside of your more ordinary daily thoughts, even if you're analyzing those daily ordinary thoughts. To step back from them and be objective about them is also a way of, you're stepping out of the feelings of them to look at them more objectively, right? Which means like an object, right? So you're a little bit less emotionally charged when you step back, which is good for you. So in a reading, this is the upright for the Sun, which is what almost always what I'm going to get, because I put my cards going one direction, generally speaking. So in a reading, light will shine on a situation, and the seeker will find relief from what has bound them. That's the upright meaning. So, which is, like I said, that's what we got today. So you're going to find some relief from what has bound you. If you're listening to this video, you might as well, no matter when you're listening to it, you might as well take that. That sounds good, doesn't it? If it were reversed, I would say ask questions, shine a light on a situation in search of objectivity protect your innocence, because you got that kid on here, right? So in old school fortune telling, this can sometimes mean a pregnancy because it has that kid on it. All right, so here's the meditation for the sun, and this is one of my meditations. If you follow my social media, I've done many meditations on the sun over the years. So this is the meditation in the book. The sun is the fire of the world. It is the star of Apollo, and so favors objectivity, order, and form. The sun favors those who greet its rising, because the sun likes to admire what we do with the hours of the day. The sun appreciates a to-do list and information organized into a graph or some other simplified model. The sun likes when we show our works and outline our next steps. The sun enjoys mental analyzing and using his mind to both parse problems and create beautiful poems. The sun is a writer of the sonnet and a teacher of iambic pentameter, rather than a lover of free verse or the spontaneous song. Using the mind and thinking it all through is a good and positive pursuit that, like many activities, is healthy as long as it is not taken to an extreme. Organized progress is worthy of our attention, and this is especially true when it comes to sorting through what we drag out of our blooming subconscious under the light of the moon. May we use our analytical abilities well. All right, so that is an example of what you'll find in Daydream Tarot. And if you would like to do the gift pack for the winter holidays, it's $42, which includes shipping. It's a great deal because the book is $21 retail, which you can buy just the book and it's $21. Or if you want to do the pack, which is $42, which includes shipping, you get the book, a ribbon, a reading ribbon. I will sign the book for you, and I can sign it to you or as a gift, or I can just sign it. That's up to you. You will also get a rainbow colored pencil. It literally has rainbow lead in it, with an eraser that you can use to write in the Daydream Tarot book. You can use your rainbow pencil. I will send you also a package of stickers. Some of them are tarot card stickers, others are cosmic stickers, and I've got some snowflakes and some hearts and some cool stuff which you can put in your journal. I think that I love stickers so much, and so I think putting stickers in your journal is a really fun way to help you. For one thing, it'll help you remember tarot cards. If you're learning your cards and you're journaling, you put stickers in there and you use your own handwriting and you'll start to visualize, like it'll come back to you like, oh, that's the place where I put such and such a sticker and I made such and such a doodle, and that's how I remember it. I don't know. And I also just think having like wholesome fun is good for us. And I think stickers are pretty wholesome fun. I think they are. I don't know. Some of you will probably write me and tell me why they're not, but which is fine. So you get the book, the ribbon. It's a signed copy of the book. You get the rainbow pencil, and the stickers. And then I'll send you 3 tea bags of a new tea that I can't tilt it too much. It'll spill. This stuff smells so good. This is a tea blend that I call it Cosmic Peace right now, but it is motherwort, skullcap, rose petals, rose hips, and lavender. And it is, interestingly enough, none of those flavors particularly stick out. It just makes this, it's a very mild flavor, but it's a layered flavor, and it has a calming effect on you. That's why I call it Cosmic Peace. It's not like a sleep tea, like it won't put you to sleep, but it has this like calming effect on you, especially if you're a regular tea user. You'll especially enjoy that effect. Those of you who are not regular tea users, that's kind of the key. You have to do it for a while. You have to be a tea drinker for a while before you kind of get all the real benefits of it. But once you do, it's pretty great. And then also I'm going to send you a package of my dried apple slices. I dried these myself. I'm very proud of them. And they're delicious. They are golden delicious apples that I dried at home this year. And so it's a perfect time of year to eat your dried fruit from the fall season is when the winter season kicks in. That's kind of what that's all about, or it used to be, you know, back in the olden days. So you can eat fruit in the winter when it's a off season and you're not going to have fruit on your fruit trees. Of course, as modern people, you know, we use our gasoline and go to the grocery store and get that stuff. But this is the time to eat your dried fruit. So it's 3 tea bags, the dried apples, sticker pack, rainbow pencil, a signed copy of Daydream Tarot with a reading ribbon. And one other thing, I will send you a 1-card tarot reading in your email from me. So it's a great deal. You get a lot in this pack. I just want you all to have a wonderful winter, and I want to make sure that the offerings that I'm giving to you are affordable and worthwhile and contribute to your life in a very positive way, and that you feel good about having spent your money. And that's true whether I'm offering you products or services. And I will be back to talk about some of that with you soon. I also have a stack of books by other people that I want to talk to you about, because that's also extremely important, is supporting each other and supporting other people. And it's one of the things that I look for in others. If I see folks out there really cheerleading for other great things and for other great people, I know that they're concerned about their world, and I think it's special, and I think it's important, and I think it speaks well of them. And I hope that the same can be said for me, I guess. I don't know. I need to end this video, and so I will talk to you all very soon. And I hope that you do have a wonderful solstice coming up. I know I will be doing a live on this channel on the 20th with Jamie from Independence NOLA. She and I are starting a longer term project, and we'll be talking about the seasons quite a bit. And on the 20th of December, we're going to be talking about the winter solstice, among some other things. So we'll be live on this channel then. So come back here. And of course, Secret Antenna is my podcast, and we also have a YouTube channel now, so you can find that also. And we'll be doing a live on the 30th. So anyway, if you don't follow me on social media already, follow me. All right, everybody. Thank you. Happy solstice.